Hey there, I'm Dr. Alessandria Polizzi, CEO of Verdant Consulting, and I'm here today to talk about the 5 future-proof skills that you should have as a leader. But essentially, this is the 5 C's of leadership. Now, the future is pretty uncertain, and quite frankly, the last 18 months have been unlike anything we've ever seen. So these skills are pretty universal and will help you face any challenge ahead. Number 1 is compassion. Now, compassion is a key to leadership. Not only compassion for the people on your team, connecting with others human to human and being able to understand their feelings, their needs, etc. The big important thing here is self-compassion. As a leader, you're on most of the time, and with that, you often make mistakes. Having compassion and kindness for yourself is critical when you're in a leadership position because you're not going to get it right all the time. Self-compassion is one of the best ways to prevent burnout and build resiliency, and it is easier said than done. It isn't self-care. It isn't about getting a massage. It's about talking to yourself and appreciating the gifts and flaws that all of us have and that you have that are uniquely you. Self-compassion is about showing yourself kindness, withholding judgment of yourself, and speaking to yourself like you would your best friend. Compassion will get you through any challenge as long as you listen to your own needs and show yourself and others kindness. The second skill that will future-proof your career is curiosity. Curiosity will solve many problems. The world is changing at a speed unknown before. We are facing challenges that we are unprepared for. The best way to meet those challenges is to be curious. Finding out more about what's causing problems, finding out more about evolving situations, new technology. Curiosity about what is happening around you, as well as curiosity about what other people think, will make you an authentic and approachable leader. Being curious will help introduce you to other people and understand what's coming. And the third way that curiosity is incredibly important is in conflict. Some of the most important conversations you will have in your life will start with a question. Seeking to understand the opinions of others will help you better understand yourself and the needs of your team. The third future-proof skills for leaders is clarity. When I say clarity, I'm talking about understanding what your values and purpose are, being really clear about what you want to accomplish in your life, and using that to help guide what's important and what's not. Clarity of purpose and goals will help you navigate your career, but also help you on a day-to-day basis in making important decisions. I know that sounds like a big task, and it's not something that you have to pick once and just stick to. When you're clear about what's important to you, what you want to be known for, what you stand for, what those boundaries are that you can't cross, then you can be a really true leader. The fourth one is courage. You're going to be challenged to do things that you've never done before. That's what being a leader is. It's your responsibility to pave the path for your team and for others around you. Courage and the willingness to take calculated risks demonstrates to yourself and your team that you are at the helm, that you are helping lead everything forward, and it will help you not be afraid of what lies ahead. Finally, number 5 is character. Character is about having those values that you need to stand up for in the face of challenges. Being trustworthy, doing what you say you'll do, pushing back when you think things are unethical or no longer align with the mission of the organization. Character is what happens when no one is watching. So knowing that you can be depended upon, that's a critical part of being a leader. Sometimes you'll have difficult choices as a leader. Do I let this person go even though I feel like they're trying, but they're not the right fit for my team? Do I push back on my boss who's asking unrealistic things from my team? Or do we just buckle up and try to figure it out? There are so many pressures on you as a leader, but having character and knowing that you're doing what is right will get you through any challenge in the future. I'm going to throw in a sixth one just for giggles. And that's the ability to center. We are being stressed beyond anything we've ever experienced before. We're being questioned on where we work, how we work, with whom we work. We're going to be emotionally challenged by these changes. Understanding that and having the skills and tools to center and be present will help you engage and understand what's happening around you and what's happening within you. And as a leader, your internal dialogue is incredibly important for setting the tone with the rest of the organization. So being able to center and get your emotions in check, being able to check in with yourself when you're not feeling on point, that's a great skill and will help you navigate a very confusing future. Throughout my 20 years experience in HR, I've met a lot of fantastic leaders, and all of them were able to demonstrate these skills most of the time. The big important thing is to understand that you can't be perfect every day and you're going to make mistakes. So being kind to yourself, being clear about what's important, being able to center in the middle of chaos, having the courage to take risks and then accept when sometimes those don't work out, and finally having the character to stand up for what is right will help get you through any challenge. I hope you find these tips helpful. If you'd like to learn more, please hop over to my website, verdantconsulting.net, or check out our podcast, Be Verdant, where we talk about resiliency skills, stress management, emotional agility, and building psychological health and safety.